Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast from the host Imperial Lane. The one and only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland. Off here to a 1v1 on road to Tunis in the West Stands, Barbarossa. Fighting for the British Empire, the Commonwealth, King George, tea, biscuits, colonialism. Here off with the British 6th Armoured Division, No. 2 Company. Lorried Infantry in the east there's Meteor-Hammer fighting for the German Army, Deutschland, Das Reich. Expansionism. Fighting here with the 10th Panzer Division, 3rd Panzer Grenadier Company with the Triple Pioneer start. We got Breakthrough, we got MP40s there with the Assault Grenadiers, and we got Barbarossa with heavy armour, committing to the heaviest the British Army can muster. And we got Dingo, so might see a double Dingo start to then withdraw them swiftly, later on for free, more manpower. As always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued generous and a wonderful support of the Propagandacast. Keeps making all these videos possible with heroic efforts. And a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking my videos. It's helped immensely with, trying to keep the YouTube algorithms from not utterly burying me in the desert head down first. So Dingo heading northwards here, light reconnaissance vehicle with a brand machine gun there mounted in the front. Triple Pioneers northwards. Triple Pioneer openings are typical for more capture power, but also in a way that doesn't leave you vulnerable to a Dingo, because the Pioneers can just hit retreat, and also crucially they can fight back, unlike the Kettenkrad. So Pioneers been shot at by the Dingo Grenadiers, flanking, catching here on the side with their Carnite TK bolt action rifles. Pioneers holding on for dear life. Dingo there taking a lot of damage. We've got a second Dingo, so Barbarossa going for the double Dingo opening, which means he will then be using heavy armor to later on withdraw and refit them, using the battle group's ability here for a bit of munitions. That way suddenly search in manpower and other things. So by doing this, he forces his opponent, or tries to force his opponent, to have to focus on the light vehicles, bring in light vehicle counters, and then once he's there, he just pulls them out and turns all that manpower into other types of units, typically infantry.
Have been mustered for battle.
It's a bit of a sneaky strategy that does depend a bit on your opponent actually taking the bait to an extent. So we'll have to see how this works out. But it also means you can just generate a lot of manpower efficient engagement, because the Dingoes just need to be repaired. They can bleed out the Germans if done correctly. So that's also part of this. You just generate manpower positive, bleeding of the opponent. And you use all those manpower savings to try and get ahead. But at the same time, you lose your Dingoes too quickly, it all goes down to the toilet. MP40 goes in there, going to try and flank in. Here we got a section wave for Barbarossa. And here Barbarossa might just get into trouble. Here's the Grenadiers in there with MP40s, the machine and pistol and 40. And down it goes. So bit the risk as well with this type of strategy. In this case, MP40s at the right close distance can do a lot of damage to the Dingo very fast. So of course Barbarossa was a bit too aggressive there, should have been a bit cautious. Panzer Grenadier Company, so Meteor-Hammer going himself for a fairly light tier 1 build with Triple Pioneers and then the 2 Grenadiers and then fast tech. Interesting strategy there out of Meteor-Hammer for sure. So that likely means Panzer Grenadiers at a relatively fast pace as well here. That set section moving with Lee Enfield rifles, Panzer Grenadier Company 2/3 of the way done. Samples moving in to fix up the Dingo. Another section there, and we got the rapid production. So Meteor-Hammer might in fact be planning to not just rush the Panzer Grenadier Company, but rush out a Stummel here. We've already seen that a bit, so it seems like Stummel rushes are becoming, at least I think I've shown before. Anyways, Stummel rushes are apparently becoming more of a thing. Yeah. There you go, very fast 2.5 tech, and then into a fast Stummel here. The bold strategy there out of Barbarossa. We got sappers and minesweepers. Obviously concerned about mines here out of Meteor-Hammer. Though of course, the problem here for Barbarossa is all the munitions are not going towards mines. They're going for MP40s and later the Stummel. That's a very bold strategy out of Meteor-Hammer. Medical station on the way there. And there you go, Stummel ready. The Kampfwagenkanone 34, if I remember correctly. Basically the same gun as used in early models of the Panzer IV and the early models of the Stug. Fun little fact there. They definitely make use of that gun as much as possible.
Research completed.
As it was fairly decent, just, blasting infantry. Sabs are taking a bit of damage. Swinging yourself, let's see with the Germans. We got a quick counterattack here by Barbarossa.
Victory point is under enemy control.
It's easily withdrawn. We got mines down here. Also able to catch some forces up here. Sabs up north. Holding the line in the face of the Stummel here. As Meteor-Hammer strikes in the name of Das Vaterland. The Stummels were basically there to provide light artillery support there on a more mobile platform. The closest equivalent would have been the LEG-18, but again self-propelled. That was kind of the role here of the Stummel. So there's a little explanation. Humber armored car for Barbarossa to strike back at the Germans. Could definitely take out the Stummel and of course put pressure on the infantry. Panzergrenadiers I think would still be a great addition here for Meteor-Hammer. I mean, he is short on troops. I mean, Barbarossa could also do with more infantry, admittedly. Humber is almost done. Got the steel hand grenade there, nicely flanked, and then using the chaos caused by that to quick withdraw. Stummel charging in here. Humber those ready. And here we see he's actually like charging in pretty aggressively, but also in a manner where he can like easily get flanked here and caught in a bad spot here. So pretty reckless move there with the Stummel. Panzergrenadiers on the way there, thumbs up. Pioneer spot on the Humber. This does serve as ample warning here. Maybe not actually for Meteor-Hammer to get the Stummel out of there. And the problem is also he's got a few grenadiers nearby, so he can't like support it. He does have Actions 1 here, so he could try with the blinding shot here. That might actually be his best chance of saving it, or would have been, had he popped it sooner, but the problem is by now, it's too late. So this will end up being a really good knockout hit there by Barbarossa, taking out the Stummel. And the reason, of course, you can actually get away with rushing out Stummel like that, even though it's a Brist, is because of that Veterans 1 ability, but it does require, you're in a good position to use it. Like, if the Humber is, for example, is too close, you can just keep circling around the Stummel and you won't be able to get the shot off. So it's not easy either, obviously. But I feel like he probably should have tried here anyways, but I digress. Sabs hitting a mine, they're good harassment at least here by Meteor-Hammer. Pioneers wiped. Humber so far doing excellent work here for Barbarossa. That's the Stummel, and now Pioneer squad is taken out. That is immense value here out of the armored car. Grenadiers again trying to hit that cutoff point. Again looking to just deny Barbarossa as much resources as possible. But I see the logic here. He needs to be careful, doesn't get reckless Nego retreats. Again, this is all about just ensuring that he doesn't get access to these two munitions points or the fuel point. Pack 40 out here. Panzergrenadiers are moving in. Trying to draw attention away here. I don't think it's going to work out. Pack 40 ready, but it's going to be too late here. There we go. Almost had the Humber. The assault rifles are getting some shots through the armor there. But will it be enough to take out the Humber? Unlikely, but he could get lucky enough. So again, Humber here is now up to 3 units like taking out Pioneers, the Stummel, and now a Grenadier squad. Really highlighting just how powerful it can be. But unlike the Greyhound, at least it can't absorb too many hits, which is basically what renders it more balanced, in my opinion. And there you go with drawing the Dingo, needs the manpower freed up for other things. So now Meteor-Hammer is suddenly looking a lot less groovy. He's lost his Stummel, he's lost one of his infantry squads, and meanwhile Barbarossa is of course further turning to more infantry to like further leverage the advantage he has. So Meteor-Hammer definitely think he's like getting more troops out of his own. He needs more infantry and needs it badly. He also think might want to consider something to counter that Humber a bit more actively. We'll have to see what Meteor-Hammer does. But for now, the Humber has really just massively leveled the field here for Barbarossa. I mean, it's really given a massive, hands up advantage over his opponent. Like, Meteor-Hammer's doing so well, and then boom, Humber just kind of ruins it all. Obviously, part of it is just, again, Meteor-Hammer did make some tactical errors there, like he got too confident. And I definitely wouldn't have sent in the Grenadier squad like he did there against the Humber. That was definitely like with the Stummel extending aggressively in a way where he can't like make sure the unit actually, can survive a retreat against the Humber. So that is worth keeping in mind there. Like the Humber is, again, very fast, very potent in terms of firepower, but it can't really take a lot of hits. So you do need to be a bit more careful in how you play around it. But unlike with the Greyhound, you can to an extent actually play around it because, again, it can't actually take a lot of damage. That is the key element.
Enemy infantry want us dead! Leave him!
Panzers, they're being pushed back by the sections of sappers. We've got recce packages there. Recce packages very popular because they get this bonus against units in heavy cover. I think maybe in the garrisons. Panzer coming from Meteor-Hammer. Thumbs up. Might see some Starstorm then. Obviously some Panzers. And of course we then combine that with, you know, the Veterans 1 ability where they, like, you know, once they're in cover could get bonus against units out of cover. It kind of means, like, you know, these can get a bit silly design-wise.
Jawohl, we hear you.
Panzer Company on the way there. He's trying to, I think, set up more defensive line here north side.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
Obviously realizing that with things as the currently, I can't be too aggressive with the Humber about there, and he's, like, you know, basically catching the bad spot, and then all I just hold up for armor. He also is going to need more infantry to help, you know, fight against all of Barbarossa's troops and get more recce packages. It's definitely been just a move away from Bren guns, because again, just that bonus against units in heavy cover just means they overall have more utility. It makes it much easier to play campy with them, because you have those in heavy cover, you got opponent's troops in heavy cover. If you got the recce package, you suddenly have just an advantage already there. Whereas with the Bren gun, obviously they're both good in cover and out of cover, they just don't have that bonus against units in cover. Plus you get access to flare as well, so suddenly, but Meteor-Hammer there, finding, like, you know, his early game has just completely vanished. That advantage has, well, evaporated like water beneath the hot desert sun. And of course, here I think Meteor-Hammer is doing the smart move. Like, he could try and counterattack into all this, but it's not really great attacking territory for the Wehrmacht. And again, there's a lot of Brits dug in, so instead he's going to switch southwards, push ahead there instead. Thumbs up. Suddenly open up a new front. Again, there's a fuel point there. You can use some of the buildings here. So I definitely think that is a smart move here by Meteor-Hammer. But he definitely needs fuel and needs it fast, because otherwise he's not going to get out that tank anytime soon. Barbarossa, meanwhile, pushing for the company command post. Not exactly a lot of fuel for him either, but he does have plenty of manpower, so he could start going for foot guards. Good use of breakthrough there. Really powerful ability here with the breakthrough battle group. Again, I think at 60 seconds it still has, like, way too long operating time. And obviously at one point it lasted even longer than that, because I still don't know why they buffed it, but I digress. Good shot from the Pack 40 here. Yeah, you can just allow to, like, quickly just seize most of the maps. It's a great way, like, when you got pushed off the map, to just get back onto the map very fast. Again, very good ability. Insanely so. And so again, you can see the fuel point is rapidly becoming German. It's like they just dousing it in, like, you know, sauerkraut and Weissbier, and it just suddenly, like, you know, loses all Britishness. 6-pounder gun away, Fort Barbarossa. Ops concerned there about enemy armor. I mean, he's seen the Starstorm. He knows he's got the Panzer Company up. Honestly, I think you should just go for more Starstorm already now, but, I mean, admittedly, I'm the guy that thinks you'd always go for Starstorm if you can, like, as many as possible, almost. Honestly, I wish I could get a Fallschirmjäger skin for them, because at least they'd be better than the Fallschirmjägers, realistically speaking, and more accurate Fallschirmjägers. But there you go. Nice merch out of Meteor-Hammer, thumbs up. Recce sections, regular section, we've got the 6-pounder gun here towing up behind. Could go for the foot guards, but Barbarossa clearly just wants regular armor. It's fine. 6-pounder behind the building. Could try and move up here, but again, we got 2 recce sections covering as well there, so again, head on assault across here is going to be a exceptionally painful idea. Matilda on the way there, Sturmpanzer for Meteor-Hammer. Obviously focusing hard on anti-infantry, and can't fault him for that. You'll see that Barbarossa withdrew the Humber. There goes Sturmpanzer out. Still plenty of manpower to spare, so obviously more Starstruppen could be an idea. Though of course the Matilda 2 will kind of make that feel a lot less great, because again it is exceptionally good as infantry, but he still needs more infantry, so in a sense just getting the best might make the most sense, honestly. Again, lots of recce package there, but as you know him cover, they just suddenly have the upper hand. And also they're just not encouraged to, like, try and flank around, because again, the recce package just means they don't have to try and flank around. Which of course will then combined with the bonus then for units trying to flank them effectively. Again, it's kind of why I think the recce package as works currently is a bit silly, design-wise. Until zooming forwards. And Matilda is somehow penetrating with every shot that some of them can somehow get through the side armor. Anyways, grab the south side here, again switching sides, and I imagine, of course, response here from Meteor-Hammer will be to then switch northwards, thumbs up. Now the pack falling away, there we go, second Starstorm squad moving in here, catching the sappers, meeting them with good old-fashioned German lead and routing those Tommies. Meanwhile, armored vehicle training here for Barbarossa. I also would expect it for his infantry first, but it's just me. Starstorm caught with the Matilda 2, they definitely need to get out of there. Grabbing the northern points. 40 almost done, mine goes off there under the pack 40. These have got the northern push, so we also got a southern push here by Meteor-Hammer with more hardened German Truppen, Panzergrenadiers and Starstorm. Starstorm here reinforcing healing, mostly healing at this point. They are fairly tough, so again they mostly just need healing if you don't like do anything silly with them. There you go, Sturmpanzer catching the Matilda again. Gets a penetrating there, go re-hit on the Matilda in the south here. Panzer was there a bit bled out. Starstorm almost got the fuel in the moon to assist here. Flank game through here, that's definitely going to leave the Recce pack in a bad spot, but there you go, Recce section. Matilda 2 there. Far up north, the Grenadiers, no rest of sappers and 2 Recce sections. Even with a heavy cover, that is definitely not a winning engagement, even remotely. And starting one again thanks to the Recce package where they can, like, hold up for long behind heavy cover. Matilda 2 moving up here. Starstorm need to get out of there very fast.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
I definitely think this is risking a lot here for Meteor-Hammer. Smart move there. By far. Sturmpanzer roaming about. Got 303 versus 363. Victory points wise. Barbarossa has the lead for now. It's not a massive lead either. Panzergrenadiers, Grenadier on the move. Incendiary bombs, so could be a command to cause a bit tight, but either way, he's clearly not prioritizing whatever it is. Mines, meaning sappers sneaking about up north with the Sten guns, the Mark II. Which was the most common submachine gun, or they have the British armour, the most common set version. There is in fact a total of 3 major versions. There's the Mark II, the Mark III, and the Mark V. You're wondering, what about the Mark IV? Well, that one got scrapped, so they just went straight to Mark V. Fun fact. Savs almost evaporated by the Sturmpanzer. We've got the double 6-pounder guns firing away their shots, failing to penetrate. Bring in the Recce sections here. Need to get into heavy cover calls so they can, like, activate their magical bonuses. Sturmpanzer moving in, blasting the Tommies, the Inselaffen, 6-pounder guns are slamming away at that large block of German steel there. There's Hunnic bastards. M3 Grant on the way there for Barbarossa, they're almost unlocked. Grenadiers about to get wiped out, yup. Evaporated there by the combo of the Matilda and the Recce section. Sturmpanzer there suffering excessive damage. Trying to flank around, but again, timing there is not great. Should have done when there was like more going on there. Instead, now they can easily get focused down there, which is obviously not ideal. And we can see here, though, Barbarossa starting to wreck buildings to deny cover positions here for Meteor-Hammer. More pioneers out. Another Sturmpanzer. I mean, I get why, but I do think some regular panzers would also be good. Particularly once the grants start rolling. Far south here, Starstorm pushing back the sappers. I mean, that's definitely going to force a large response here from Barbarossa if they just move up ground points in the south. Like, it's going to be very tough, like, just an individual squad to push them away there. And, of course, now it looks like it's making a push in the center, in which case having them flank in from here is actually not a bad idea at all. Pushing through the center, Sturmpanzer, Tempest, angles. Yeah, we got Meteor-Hammer really going for the big push, and we got Incendiary called in here. Oh, Incendiary bombing right on the 6-pounder guns. Sturmpanzer almost knocked out here by the 6-pounders penetrating consistently. Starstorm there could be a bit more active, but there goes 6-pounder crew there, burning up. We got a recon loader there called in. German forces pushing ahead. I think just right that 6-pounder gun. Section there met with heavy fire, 6-pounder gun, which was still there. Engaging the Sturmpanzer, punching through the side armor, and I think Barbarossa straight up just withdrew the Matilda too. Yeah. Instead going to go for grants. I mean, definitely not something you'd typically see them do like that, but I don't think it's a bad idea either. You still got manpower floating, could still consider some foot guards, honestly. Starstorm holding out there, breakthrough there. Duel here. Focusing on the 6-pounder gun. Probably should focus on the recce section here, though. It's doing a lot of damage because, again, bonus against using cover means the Starstorm are not quite able to rely heavily there. More recce sections moving up. Other one out in the open. That's definitely going to be a bad news here, again, with their cover bonuses. Blend cover there, though, definitely helps. Sappers flanking in. They asked to withdraw Grant moving forwards. In the south, Panzergrenadiers moving forward still got breakthrough active. Meteor-Hammers, Sturmpanzer, they need intensely repairs as British forces on the move there. We got the M3 Grant. Got foot guards finally for Barbarossa. Thumbs up. Finally aiming for something with a bit more panache and mustache.
Secure our victory.
Give us orders.
Pioneers definitely good to get that stuff repaired. And there you go, Panzer's flanked. Again, note the way he did it there, like, I'm actually going to briefly explain here why he did it was smart, because some players are just going to attack in this angle, at which point, you know, boom, that's it, you know, he has to withdraw. But moving up here, again, A, he gets, like, you know, behind the cover bonus, but also, he covers the retreat path much better, meaning, like, the time where the Grant can, like, basically keep shooting at the Panzer Grenadiers is much longer. Whereas here, like, you know, they can easily get beyond it. It has to, like, try and keep up with it, which is a lot less effective. Whereas here, it's like, you know, standing and could just, you know, keep shooting fairly safely. So this is a really smart flank there by Barbarossa, using his Grant against the Panzer Grenadiers. Very smart.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Sturmpanzer in mind, Panzer there wiped out, stinging blow there. He's also lost his Grenadiers. All Meteor-Hammer now is left is effectively the Starstorm. Would definitely recommend more, I guess, but I think he also just needs like some regular Panzer IVs. And now Barbarossa here and the British Army have seized all victory points. We got Churchill's there unlocked. Probably just went for it because those ones been command points of the Black Prince. He's likely just going to churn out grants because churning out grants is a very effective strategy. Sturmpanzer then trouble, second one moving up. Engaged by foot guards, failing to penetrate the mighty armoured hide of the Sturmpanzer. Trying to get the entertaining support as well, and there go reconnoiter. Further complicating matters here for Meteor-Hammer. The British are charging in, a tally-ho on their lips. As the German forces withdraw here, pulling back towards the northern field point. British forces there halted, shattered. Sappers, 6-pounder guns on the move there. Hitting the field point as well. Very smart play by Barbarossa. Straight for the cutoff. British forces, or German forces here, further withdrawing towards the corner. They're actually a bit risky because, again, the rest of the retreat path had been cut off. Like, if Barbarossa was extra cheeky, he'd actually start mining here to, like, further make a retreat from here painful. Third Sturmpanzer. I feel like Panzer IVs really would do him a lot more good, honestly. Yeah, now he's suddenly just cornered. He's barely getting any resources. We got more Starstorm on the way. He's really not getting any resources. Third Sturmpanzer moving in. Mines being laid down here. 6-pounder gun more on the way here. Now he's going the offensive again. Third one's going to flank from the south, support a likely event, but the Starstorm incendiary artillery called in here. Meteor-Hammer striking like, well, a Meteor-Hammer, I guess. Starstorm being hit here by the Grant's guns. Packs are flying away there. Starstorm, be careful. Almost wiped out. Sections in trouble. At least for this, he is able to force back Barbarossa.
We are down to 200 points.
But he has suffered some victory points losses here. And he's not really inflicting, I think, any significant casualties for now. Of course, that could quickly change. Storm Panzers need repairs. Of course, the Grants as well, but crucially, he still has them. Another shot there from the 6-pounder. We got triple star from there. 2 thumbs up to that. That's definitely not something we see too often. Oh, and straight to mine, immediately losing half the Starstorm squad. Not ideal. Unless, of course, you're the British, in which case that's fantastic.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Recce section routed. Foot guards pushing back the Starstorm. Odyssey is standing about. Storm Panzer's going in for another assault. Lord of bazooka fire there. We got all those anti-tank guns. Honestly, it might be more sense to get 17-pounder guns rather than 6-pounder guns, maybe. There we go, 1 Storm Panzer down. Ripped apart by heavy fire up north. Granting getting another Storm Panzer. Keeps pushing up against the anti-tank guns there with the Storm Panzers. Which for that many about is definitely not ideal. Oh, yeah, that was so close. The armor held out, but narrowly there against all of those anti-tank guns. Center there, German Starstorm pushing forwards. Foot guards got absolutely destroyed there. We got the Grant at the ready, still holding the line in the name of the British Empire. Starstorm in heavy trouble. Pack still ready to support the Starstorm. But sees a bazooka. In fact, he's already got one there. Fresh push here by Barbarossa, but attacking into that many Starstorm, and there's not enough cover between them and the Starstorm. It's definitely not ideal. Now though, Grant's on the move. Pack's withdrawing here. Can Barbarossa open things up? I mean, he were to flank from the south, he could probably do some heavy damage, but Barbarossa's definitely something a bit from tunnel vision here, at least narrowing vision, if you will. Like, he's only like viewing the battlefield from like a very narrow arc, and like the south side is, for example, not being considered as a vector of attack, basically. Which helps out Meteor-Hammer immensely because it means he can just focus on that narrower vector that Barbarossa is basically just focusing on.
They still have 250 points left. We must persevere.
158 was 249 here. It's quite a gap there, but at least for now, Meteor-Hammer has halted it from growing any bigger. But he's been denied a lot of fuel, so he can't easily likely to follow up with any other armor. Starts on the 10 loss, Ludwig goes down. British force in advance, attacking from several points, triple Grants here. Plenty of sections, starts from the south, force back, Packs there extended, but also unhealthy. And we got the recon loader here looking to, well, pretty much destroy the last strong point here of Meteor-Hammer. If you can get rid of those Pack 40s, Meteor-Hammer will very much collapse here. Like a house of cards in an earthquake zone. Grant's pushing forwards here, shots somewhat managing to do some damage. There you go. Third Pack 40 almost done for Meteor-Hammer. Has pushed him back to the base though, and again hitting the cutoff points, hitting the victory points. That we can all see there. He's also returned the fear in the south there.
The enemy is striking at our infantry company.
Just need to grab that northern victory point, get the southern one back. We got Barbarossa with a 4th Grant.
Possession of a capture point.
Yeah, the Grants are pretty decent against armor and obviously can blast infantry, as the Sturm Panzers like really only good as infantry support weapons, but less great against armor. This is where again having some Panzer force and some armored side skirts I think would have been a better investment for Meteor-Hammer. Plus it's not like the Panzer force are bad against infantry, in particular we got a lot of Starstorm. It feels like there that Meteor-Hammer I think overfocused a bit on things. Flanking up here, though, it is crucial to keep in mind, unless he's got something to work with this could easily backfire on him, considering all the grants his opponent has. Oh, section caught there. We might even see a white PvP remember to support the veteran's vulnerability. Or just doesn't need it. Never mind. Seems like there's kind of a thrown opportunity there. Grant striking Friedrich there absolutely splattered across the ground. Dietmar there finding his position getting increasingly worse there. But he's still trying to get that victory point. 141 was 233. He shot their Sturmpanzer Team Veteran C2. Sections going out. Quiet here. One star some squad withdrawing. Low on health. Definitely makes sense there. Thumbs up to Meteor-Hammer on that account at least. Meanwhile, Barbarossa, I think you just like if he just pulls off like a good attack from like various angles, you could probably like do it because I mean most of his stuff lacks any kind of turret obviously, so a good flank they could do a lot of damage. Just as long as he doesn't just charge head on into like every German gun conceivable. There you go, flanking the Sturmpanzer with one grunt. Sees the center, sees the northern and southern victory points roughly all at the same time. Another recon artillery called in, again roughly in sort of the center here of Meteor-Hammer's forces. And again, once it's got that going, it pushes ahead here. Once that triple cap. Artillery fire down the packs. Pioneer's getting wiped out. Starstorm a bit of trouble there. We got another incendiary bombing run. He usually is trying to halt part of Barbarossa's assault, but there you go. Packs wiped. That's definitely a big win there for Barbarossa. Meanwhile, Starstorm about to get wiped out. I think Meteor-Hammer might be getting a bit overwhelmed here with all that's going on now. Starstorm now watching right up with the artillery. Down to just poor Jürgen. France are getting focused down, could lose one, but even with that, yeah, Pack's about to get wiped out. Even Meteor-Hammer now with just one anti-tank gun. Flanking the Sturmpanzer there with one grunt. One anti-tank cleared out, but he's losing both Sturmpanzers. He's almost losing a pack hit. Got it. We got another pack ready, but at this point, I think it just doesn't matter. He's lost the vast majority of his force. All he's got left is the Starsturm, which isn't a bad thing unless, of course, your opponent has 4 M3 grants. At which point, having all the Starsturm is a lot less great. Ooh, that grunt got a bit too exposed here. 48, 45. He's pushing everything into the center, leading an assault with the heavily weary and wounded Starstorm there.
Breakthrough tactics activated.
36, 33, there you go. Breakthrough tactics activated. Almost got them wiped here. Running off with anti-tank gun. Close call there. 24 points left. 23. Managed to bounce himself some time again. Breakthrough tactics here coming in clutch. 21, 20. And Barbarossa's just switching to Crusader tanks. He's just going to swarm his opponent, relying now on speed all of a sudden. Honestly, not a bad idea either. So with just infantry and support weapons, the Crusaders could just absolutely overwhelm it. He even withdraws one of his grants here, so he doesn't have to bother repairing it. He just call in more tanks. And there you go. Starstorm wiped. Painful blow there to Barbarossa. Meteor-Hammer firmly screaming into the phone there to get in some incendiary bombs here. Which sends some poor bastards flying there. But it is not enough. First Crusader's almost done. He's going for another Crusader. Just Barbarossa there. Neatly switching strategy there. Which is certainly one of the things you can do as the Brits there with withdraw and refit. 2 points left, and with that it's going to be GG. Game over. This fight, there were a lot of shifts there, tactically and strategically, but I think in the end Meteor-Hammer was kind of undone by just being a bit too, static. Like, again, relying too much, just going all in on one unit, like the Sturmpanzer. Whereas Barbarossa, I think, was just, in some respects, a bit more flexible, tactically and strategically, which he was able to, I think, employ much better as the match went on there. Whereas, again, Meteor-Hammer just kept committing to, like, Sturmpanzers, and I think that just, left a bit high and dry towards the end. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial Legion. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.